Welcome to Moving Forward, sponsored by MPW Mocklink TV and Mocklink Internet, online at mpw.org. Each weekday morning, our local talk segment brings you the people who are helping move our community forward. Let's start the show.
Good morning, your home in the country, AM 860, FM 95.1, KWPC, and the voice of Muscatine. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us this morning for Moving Forward. And with us is our good friend, Jim Elias. How are you this morning, Jim?
I'm well, thanks, Jordan.
Well, we're glad to have Jim in. He's going to be telling us a little bit about an event that the MCC is helping put on. A lot of students from over there are going to be putting on here in Muscatine called Potterfest. Now, we're excited about it. I'm certainly excited about it because I'm a big Potter fan myself. Harry Potter, that's the books written by J.K. Rowling's. Is it Rowling's?
Correct.
Rowling, yeah. So, and great book series, and it's got a big fan base. So, it'll be a big draw here to the Muscatine area pretty soon. So, Jim, I'll let you tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I have to do this. Before we begin, Jordan, I would like to say a few words.
Absolutely.
And here they are.
All right.
Nitwit, blubber, oddment, and tweak.
I've got a lost look up.
All right. Yes, he does. I knew he would. Okay, so I'm not necessarily a Potterhead as we call our big lit student fans, but that's a quote from Dumbledore at the welcoming feast back, return to the semester or something like that, and so our students have. Well, it was sort of a request, but it was really more of a, no, Jim, you're going to do this. You're going to be Dumbledore. So
excellent.
I've never acted in any way, so but we're going to try to do this. So we've got a lot of really exciting stuff going on, planned for it. It's going to be essentially a 2-day festival, May 18th and 19th. And on Friday, May 18th, we're going to have a welcoming feast at the brand new sparkly Merrill Hotel, and that will be, I think, 6 to 9, something like that. And at the welcoming feast, we're going to have all kinds of Harry Potter world food. It'll be great fun. Dumbledore will be there to give the welcoming speech, to say a few words. That's about as good as I get. We will have lots of other characters in costume there to participate with the guests. They'll be performing some pop-up skits. I think we're going to do some Harry Potter trivia for the welcoming feast. So we've got lots of fun activities planned for that. And then on Saturday, from 11 to 5 is the festival hours. It's at the MCC campus, Muscatine Community College campus. It's an outdoor festival, and it will include sort of a farmer's market style Diagon Alley. We'll have lots of vendors with all things Wizarding World, Harry Potter-ish stuff, specifically Ollivander's Wand Shop, where the wand chooses the wizard. And that will be there.
Very cool.
Madam Malkin's Robe Shop. We've got the Flourish and Blott's Bookstore. Ilep's Owl Emporium. We just scored that last week, and that's the Discovery Park. The conservation folks are going to bring some owls. They'll do an owl show.
That's excellent.
So that'll be great fun, and that's kind of the Diagon Alley thing. So sort of the market aspect of it. Hy-Vee Main Street is going to be our exclusive food vendor, and they are putting together a menu of bangers and mash and fish and chips and pumpkin pasties and spotted dick, all kinds of wonderful Harry Potter food.
Just very, very themed.
Very themed. The whole thing is theme related. There will be burgers and hot dogs and soda pop as well. But we have and then we also have a couple of Quidditch activities going on. We've got a Quidditch tournament planned with adult experienced Quidditch players. Most of them are college players. Mm-hmm. We have a team at MCC, the Pearl City Dementors, and
That's awesome.
We're bringing in some college players from Iowa, Iowa State, Augustana College. It'll be sort of an organized tournament, but it's not a specific intercollegiate tournament because all of the schools are done, all the colleges are done.
Gotcha.
But
this is more of a for fun event.
Yeah. But we expect to have 2 or 3 different teams of adult players put together a Quidditch Cup style tournament. We'll have bleacher seating around, so it'll be cool. It'll be a real great festive atmosphere.
We have the really high towers that they sit in.
We won't. Nobody will be sitting in them, but we are planning on building some towers.
Oh, really?
Maybe not real tall, but something. But
yeah,
for
but something
decoration.
really fit the atmosphere.
Yeah, color and so that we have the house colors throughout the festival.
Jim, before we go too far, I know you said you're not a Potterhead. What house would you say you are?
I've done some looking, and I think they tell me I'm a Ravenclaw.
There you go.
And I read about Ravenclaw, and I thought, okay, I'll take that.
That fits. I think that fits. Perfect. Yeah. So, I want to know where did the inspiration for this event come from?
That's a good question. So this is actually our second year of doing it.
Oh, okay.
Last year, we had a student. He graduated a year ago, who had been in Jim Compton's Harry Potter literature class, and Compton does a couple of different classes, a literature and then a film as literature class as well, and they studied the J.K. Rowling novels. And this one young man had been in that class, and he really enjoyed it, and he said, I want to do something to kind of give back to MCC. I've enjoyed my time here, and I think he's at Iowa now. And then a year ago, he was in my business ethics class, and we have a project that's a social impact project. So this student said, I'd like to do something Harry Potter related, a Yule Ball or something, and it turned into a festival and a Quidditch tournament. So we had one last year. It was toward the end of April. The weather was just like we had last Saturday, 38 degrees and rained all day. It was miserable. But we had about 300 people show up that day in costume, playing Quidditch in the mud and the muck, along with the ducks. And so we decided we wanted to do it again this year. And in the fall, we put together a class. So we have, it was an honors class, an independent study class this semester, where we have literature, business, which is what I teach, and drama. So we have a lit, business, and theater professor all involved, and we have about 20 students in each of those 3 different classes. We meet together once a week to plan and organize and do all the work to pull this thing together. So the lit students their primary focus is to make sure that everything is themed and theme related, and if we're going to have bratwurst and mashed potatoes to eat, well, then it's called bangers and mash. That's I'm learning that stuff. The theater department, those students have written some pop-up skits, and so they've written and are directing and will be acting in those, and they'll be in costume. And specifically one of them I know is the wand duel between Bellatrix Lestrange and Molly Weasley.
Okay.
And how they're going to pull that off, I don't know, but they'll be there, and so it's an opportunity for festival goers to come and meet some of their favorite Harry Potter characters.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Now, we were going to have the Weasley twins in for part of this too. We were going to get to speak to them, but they unfortunately weren't able to make it. But
right.
there will be lookalikes.
Yes. So Fred and George are on tap. Actually the actors are twins themselves. So I'm confident that they will have all kinds of great fun banter. One of our professors is going to be Professor Snape, and I don't know the story well enough to, Jordan, we do need a Hagrid. Quite frankly, you would.
Give me the big wig.
You're on, man.
Be right about it.
You're on. You said you're a Potterhead yourself, so we need Hagrid at the banquet, my friend.
All right.
It's a done deal.
Well, you'll have to give me some more details.
Yeah,
I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a blast. We have vendors coming from as far away as Virginia.
Wow.
This lady said, "Oh, that looks really cool. I want to do this. Can I come?" I said, okay. and she says, "I'm about 14 hours away." I was like, okay. So,
she has something related to
yeah, she has like potted mandrakes. I don't know if it's real plants, but it's display. And one of our students had done one of those for decoration and it was in one of our classrooms last week, and we were looking at that. Oh, what is that? And one of the other students in the back of the room just started squealing like the mandrakes do.
I was about to ask, do they come squealing? Is that that part of it?
We might have to have this particular student behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain.
We have a giant sorting hat, and so the game plan there is we're going to set this sorting hat up at the registration table for the welcoming feast on Friday night. So, you buy your ticket and you come in and you say, "Hey, my name's Jordan Davis. I'm here. Yeah, here's my ticket." And they, the sorting hat will say, "Davis, you are Slytherin," or whatever it does. I don't know. What house are you in?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd have to say Gryffindor. I mean, I can't be a Potterhead and not say that. I think personally.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So
that's really cool, though. An actual sorting hat. That'll be really cool. Right there at the front table, so when people come in for the dinner, they'll be able to get.
It's a kind of a life-size one. I mean, if I put it on, it comes down to about my waist.
Oh,
so
shoot!
We put a littler person in it and sit them on a table, and
perfect.
Hat talks at you.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So Potterfest, now when all is it?
So May 18th and 19th. 18th is the welcoming feast. 19th is the festival at the college.
Excellent. Well, I'm excited for it to be going on. So is there anything else people need to know? Is there any more way to get involved?
Yes. The best thing is they can connect with us either on Facebook at Spring Potterfest or visit a webpage we have through the college, which is eicc.edu/springpotterfest. And those two spots are kind of the repository for all things Spring Potterfest that we need to get out there.
Excellent. Well, I'm really looking forward to it, and I know Sarah at the front desk, she's very excited about it. Her and her daughter are big into the Harry Potter books as well. So
cool.
That sounds like it's a lot of fun.
Well, I'm thrilled now because now we have a Hagrid.
Excellent.
You're perfect for it.
Excellent. Perfect. I'm glad. I never even really thought about it, but I guess I would be a pretty good fit.
All you need is the wig and the
big
jacket.
wig, the big fur jacket.
Yeah.
I try to get a hold of a big Labrador as well for the day.
There you go.
That'd be perfect. All right, well, this has been Jim Elias on Moving Forward with us, telling us about the Spring Potterfest that's right around the corner here in Muscatine. We're excited for it to be coming up. Thanks for sharing with us today, Jim.
Awesome. Thanks, Jordan.
All right, this has been Moving Forward on AM 860 and FM 95.1 KWPC and thevoicemuscatine.com.
You've been listening to Moving Forward on the Voice of Muscatine, KWPC, AM 860, FM 95.1. Thanks to our sponsor, MPW Digital TV and MockLink Internet, the local providers at mpw.org. And remember, Moving Forward, each weekday at 8:15 to learn how Muscatine